Hi guys, it's Wombat and this is the map ATMX by Alta Tension. It's version 0.2, so it only contains about 4 cities right now, but his plans for the map is to expand it to include 25 cities or possibly even more in coming versions. I gotta say, this map is a very good start. Alta Tension has done a fantastic job here. This is his first map, or at least the first map that I'm aware of by Alta Tension. But it is a great start and it certainly looks promising and quite exciting for the future. So this is one of the 2 maps that I've included in the big map setup for ATS 1.34. That wasn't part of my previous combo. The other one isn't really something new. It is the Radiator Springs that I have added back into the setup. And I have also included the new version of US expansion, version 2.5.1, which is required for the combo to work properly on 1.34. And just like Radiator Springs, the ATMX map is a fictional map. So from that perspective, it may or may not be a map that you want to use, and if you do not want to use any of the 2 fictional maps we have on this setup now, just remove them. They are not required for this combo itself to work. And since this map is a fictional map, it is not located where you normally would think it would be located. On the contrary, one might think that it is located on land, but it's actually located out in the sea. So you didn't thought that would be happening, right? But other than that, we have Canadream as always. We have coast to coast. We have the Mexican maps. I'm using the paid versions. That is not required for this combo to work, but that is what I'm using. And here you find the piece of road that US expansion 2.5.1 adds. There will be a gap there if you're using the old version 2.5. Here you also have the re-added Radiator Springs. I didn't bring that in my combo for 133. And again, here is then the ATMX map located in just west of Eureka, going into the sea, which I have no problems with. After all, it is a fictional map, so who cares? And again, if you don't want to use fictional maps, just remove the ATMX map and of course Radiator Springs as well. But this is the maps that we are going to combine today. This is what your map will look like. And please note that the background I'm using is from Canadream version 2.7. If your background is grey and boring, it's simply because you are using Canadream 2.8. There are bug fixes included in 2.8 that I do not have, but I want to use 2.7 because I want this background instead. So that is entirely up to you to decide whether you want to use 2.8 with a boring background or 2.7 with a few bugs and a beautiful background map. So I may or may not have a few more Mexican mods here than you have, and the reason for that is that I have bought both the paid version of Viva Mexico Map as well as the paid version of Mexico Extremo, and for that reason I have several additional mods that you do not have if you are using the free versions of these maps, but the loading order will be the same anyway. And at the bottom you have Viva Mexico Map, and if you bought that map you'll then find the Viva Mexico key file. Ignore this one if you didn't buy it and are using the free version. Then we have the Mexico Extremo as well as its key file. You don't have this file if you didn't buy the mod. And again, this one, Mexico Extremo Fix Patch, is only for those of you who bought the mod. Goes for this one as well, the Mexico Extremo and Viva Mexico patch. And I also have the US 95 remake for Viva Mex because I bought Viva Mexico. But you do have, regardless, the Mexssimap SLP file, and you may or may not have the temporal fix patch, blah blah blah. But you do have Mega Resources 2.05. Then we have the new map, the ATMX Map by Alta Tension. And above that we have Tonopah REBUILT, Coast to Coast version 2.6, Canadream 2.7. If you are using 2.8, which is the latest version, your background map will look very different from what I'm using. But I prefer the old background map, and that is the reason I'm using 2.7. And if you have a different background than the one I have, it's because you have updated to 2.8, which is just fine. The only thing that differs between them is a couple of bug fixes on 2.8 that I do not have then, but I also have, since I'm using 2.7, a much prettier background than you have on 2.8. Then we have the other fictional map for this setup, and it's the Radiator Springs Map Addon. Now be careful, do not use the Radiator Spring download that is found on the first page on SCS Soft forum. Use my direct link instead, because that is an updated version of Radiator Springs that is found on, I think it's page 5 or 6 in the forum, but the one found on the first page is a different version than this one. Same goes for Project North version 0.8. If you're using the link that is found on the first page, then you'll find version 0.5. That's not going to work at all. You need version 0.8, so please use my direct link instead. You have Rick PP's ATS mods and the new US expansion version 2.5.1, which is crucial to have this map fully working. If you don't have 2.5.1, there will be gaps on the map. And that is the entire map setup. Of course I do have other mods as well, and all of them goes above the maps, but this video is about the map combo, so here you have it. So there you have it, that's my map combo for ATS 1.34. Couple of new maps added in, and update to one of the maps, and that is all it takes to get the profile or the map combo working again. Not that it didn't work before. Going from 133 to 134 on this combo was the easiest ever, and possibly some of you didn't even notice that there was a big hole in the map caused by the old version of US expansion, but well, update to 2.5.1 and that's gonna be fixed as well. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe as well. And as always, feel free to share my videos on any of your social medias, and have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.